So, good evening, sir.
Good evening.
Welcome. So, DMK MP Mr. A.Raja had spewed venom against Hinduism, stating that all Shudras are children of prostitute and they will remain so until they remain in Hinduism, he said. And moreover, this is not the first time that Mr. A.Raja had made comments disrespecting Hindu identities and Hindu faith. There have been multiple instances where he has abused Hindus and Hindus' God as well. So why there is no action against him? It's offensive statement as per the Religious Sentiment Act concern.
Because
the law that is applicable for Mr. Kanal Kannan, is it not applicable for Mr. A.Raja? What's your view, sir?
ஆனால் உச்சநீதிமன்றம் சொல்லுகிறது இல்லை, நீ கிறிஸ்தவனாக இல்லை என்றால், நீ இஸ்லாமியாக இல்லை என்றால், நீ பர்சியனாக இல்லை என்றால், நீ இந்துவாகத்தான் இருக்க வேண்டும் என்று உச்சநீதிமன்றம் சொல்லுகிறது. இப்படிப்பட்ட கொடுமை வேறு எந்த நாட்டிலாவது உண்டா? இந்துவாக இருக்கிற வரை சூத்திரன், சூத்திரனாக இருக்கிற வரை நீ விபச்சாரியின் மகன், இந்துவாக இருக்கிற வரை நீ பஞ்சவன், இந்துவாக இருக்கிற வரை நீ தீண்டத்தகாதவன். எத்தனை பேர் விபச்சாரி மகனாக இருக்க விரும்புகிறீர்கள், எத்தனை பேர் தீண்டத்தகனாக இருக்க விரும்புகிறீர்கள் என்கின்ற கேள்வியை உறக்க சொன்னால்தான் அது சனாதனத்தை முறியடிக்கின்ற அடிநாதமாக அமையும் என்பதை விடுதலையும் முரசொலியும் திராவிட முன்னேற்ற கழகமும் திராவிடர் கழகமும் எடுக்க வேண்டிய காலம் வந்துவிட்டது.
it is a well-known fact, because he belongs to DMK, Stalin will never take action against his cadres. He will be taking for such speeches, hate speeches, he will be taking action only against the opposite parties, opposite political parties. And if anybody talks against Periyar, Stalin will definitely arrest them. If anybody talks against Karunanidhi, Stalin will definitely arrest him. But if anybody talks about Perumal, he will not bother. And if anybody talks about Sivan, he will not bother. This is the trend which has been going on, because this state has been ruled by atheists like Stalin and others. So we have to bear all these things. It is a bad time for Tamil Nadu, because it is karma is going on. Because it is the karma that Tamil Nadu should be ruled by such atheists who expresses venom. And just like as you mentioned, Raja, he has been exposing venom against the Hindu beliefs and Hindu religion. Even previously he was talking about Rama, and he was telling that Periyar had attacked the Rama statue with the help of chappals. He was talking with a very big pride. So this is the kind of people which we have been seeing in political circles. These people are becoming MLAs, MPs, and there are specific allegation against Raja. He was charged with looting the government's exchequer for more than 1,86,000 crores. He is such a type of person. But our people, again, they have elected him as MP. So these people will not mend. So he was talking about this Hindu dharma. He says that according to Hindu religion, the sutras or sons of prostitutes. This is what he said. I think he has not gone through the Hindu mythologies, Hindu Vedas properly. He is a half-cooked man who has been talking about the Hindu religion without going through the religious books or Vedas. So what the Hindu religion says, Hindu religion has not categorized only sutra. Hindu religion has categorized 4 categories. The first one is Brahmin, second one is Kshatriya, third one is Vaishya, fourth one is Shudra. According to Hindu religion, what the Hindu religion preaches that we cannot say that only the Brahmin, only that Iyer and Iyengar are Brahmins. Hindu religion has not categorized such that. What Hindu religion says is, whoever reads Vedas, whoever practices Vedas in life, whoever does service to the God, they are all called as Brahmins. It's not by caste, it is by the act which they have been doing. So they will be considered as the face of God. That is what Hindu religion says about the Brahmins. Then second category is Kshatriyas. Kshatriyas, Hindu religion says that Kshatriyas are those people who are protecting the country, who are working in army, who are working in other related defense activities. So if anybody protects the country, if anybody protects the people, if anybody protects the society, if anybody involves in some adventurous activities, some valorous activities, they are called as Kshatriyas, and they are just like the shoulder of God. That is what Hindu religion says. Then Hindu religion categorizes another category, that is Vaishyas. Those who does business, they are called Vaishyas. That is what Hindu religion says. And the fourth category is Kshatriyas, all those working class who works in agricultural lands and who works in other activities. All these working class are classified as Shudra. And Hindu religion never said that they are the sons of the prostitutes. These people, the DMK people, and they have a venom against the Hindu religion, and they have an agenda to destroy the Hindu religion. This is what has been done by the Britishers. Britishers had taken some of the portions from some Hindu books, and they started preaching the people that Hindu religion said something ill about women. Hindu religion said something about the Sutras. This is what our Britishers did it, because just to divide our Indians, they did it. In the same way, these people, these atheists like Raja, and they have been preaching wrong ideas. And Raja should know one thing. It is not, as I said, it is not by caste that these people are categorized. A Hindu, a Sutra can become a Brahmin if he leads was a different style of life. Who is Valmiki Muniva? Valmiki was a Sutra, but Valmiki was considered as a Brahmin because he had written Ramayana and he had become a saint. So even though he was a Sutra, he was considered as a Brahmin because he did some noble activities. If a Sutra did some noble activities, they will be considered as Brahmins. That is what the definition of Brahmin is. You take an example of Vyasa Muniva, the saint Vyasa. He was only a Sutra, but he was considered as a Brahmin because he had become a saint and he had scripted the famous mythology called Mahabharata. So like that, a Hindu can become a Sutra, a Brahmin can become a Sutra. As the Sutra can become a Brahmin. A Brahmin can become a Sutra, because you take example of Kamala Hassan, he belongs to Brahmin community, but he will not be considered as a Brahmin, because he said that he will be taking beef and he will be taking liquor. Then he will be considered according to Hindu principle only as a Sutra, not even though he was born as a Brahmin, he will not be considered as Brahmin. That is what Hindu scriptures said. Even you take example of Abdul Kalam, he is only a Sutra, but he should be considered only as a Brahmin because he had got some noble qualities. So like that, what is that? A.Raja, you take it, he is only a Sutra, but he cannot be considered as a Sutra because he is leading a different style of life. Those people should be considered only as Brahmins. This is what the Hindu religion says. Even if you can become a Brahmin, and if you practice a good style of life by going through the scriptures, by studying Vedas, and doing service to the poor or doing service to the God, you will become a Brahmin. This is what Hindu scriptures and Hindu mythology said. And I think Mr. Raja has grossly misunderstood the Hindu concept, and he had become a practice always to criticize about Hinduism and to make a scathing attack, and he has been misleading all the sutras also just to leave Hindu religion. I think these people are bribed by external forces, or otherwise because whatever is not there, they say that it is there. How can we prove it? Just we can make statement like this. So only time should change such people, such atheists. If these atheists are thrown out of the power, and they will mend the ways, or otherwise, as long as they get, because since this is Kali Kalam, all such people will be getting all the posts or the good post. They will be running the government, because this is Kali Kalam, and we should hear all such nonsense from these people. So let us forget about it, and we should live unitedly without considering the religion, caste and everything. Everybody has got some system of worship and a system of principles, different system of principles. So we are all basically Tamil in Tamil Nadu and Indians in India. Thank you. Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir.